try and attempt to get the good ending. I'm assuming I have to either... I think I have to make the dolls of Madre and Padre, and then I have to give them to Grandpa. And then I think maybe something will happen. It's either that or I have to feed him the what do you call them? The shell things. So this is just gonna be a log. What do I do? No, we don't. We know how to play this game. Plus, I can skip most of this now. So that'll be cool. Alright, I'll see you when I see ya. Alright, so we're gonna try feeding Gramps those arthropoid things. See if we can get something different to happen. Grandpa's appreciated your blood offering. He'll receive a symbol or totem from you now, although only one per offering. I see. As the blood-fed proboscis retracts back into the folds of fabric, you step away from the bars. So now we can offer him a thingy. Approach the bars and hold out the mother symbol you created. Grandpa's spines quickly reach out and envelop the doll before drawing back. The doll quickly vanishes within the folds of Grandpa's skin. Constructing and then offering your mother's image to Grandpa, symbolically sated by blood, instills in you a concrete sense of completion. Grandpa gives a soft, affirming grunt as it senses deep within your mind the ritual transformation of your desire. Although Grandpa must receive both a mother and father totem before the fulfillment of your wish is assured. But I can't do that. Alright, I guess this is the 4th week, so he's gonna go crazy, isn't he? I don't know, maybe he'll be cool, because like, oh, you gave me some meat. Because he won't take any of the other ones. I guess we'll just see what happens. Alright, so we're back here. We're gonna feed him some stuff to get the flashlight, and then we'll feed him one of these doodads. So I'm hoping that we only have to feed him one of these, because next week is the end of the game. The week after this. Some of the bread. And that should be good. First, we have to get that. Go back. To go to the shelf. Really don't need that. Pick it up anyway. 32, 44. Yeah, that's how many times I've done this, as I've now memorized that. And then our Michael Jackson father. Let's see. First, we'll teach him this stuff. Spines quickly reach out and envelop the doll before drawing it back. Constructing the offering, symbolically stated in blood, tells you concrete sense of completion. Grandpa gives a soft, affirming grunt as it senses deep within you or mind the ritual transformation of which you desire. Although Grandpa must receive both a mother and father totem for fulfillment of your wishes, for sure knowledge you recently acquired has given you access to a conversation. Completed contract. Then let's communicate. What's up, Gramps? Did all that. Completed contract. Crib loudly clears its throat before gently responding in a loose and well-projected voice. Thank you so much for completing the contract. I'll definitely help you out I would have really not have liked to, well, I did not want you to, I didn't not want you to not complete the contract. I would have hated that. But do you understand why I would have had to? Maybe you don't. So much of your lives are made up, and yet what comes to pass was always once a fiction. You doubt yourself and your plans before they are even begun. You believe what is in front of you as if the essence of things was not something you put there long ago. Too much doubt can suffocate even the surest thing. Only with patience and growth and nurturing does something become what it will be, as you soon shall see. See you later! Alright, hopefully he doesn't eat us this time. Nope. Geronimo! Alright. Week 5. I met with Adrian one final time in order to see if I could not reach some sort of resolution regarding her emotional trouble. In these past few weeks, according to the reports of her teachers and peers, she has shown a remarkable transformation in conduct. I would also add my voice to this consensus. It seems as if in our time together much has changed, for the better. I'm not suggesting our meetings were the sole source of her sea change. Okay. I think something has happened in her home life that has reoriented Adrian completely. She seems to suggest as much, at least in her usually esoteric way, when we last spoke. Something tells me something may have changed with Grandpa. Yes, well, something did change. I will write down her words verbatim here. I went down the stairs like I always did, but I sort of felt like something was different. My parents weren't arguing, and I felt something had changed with Grandpa too. It was a weird noise, but I wasn't afraid. What's up, Gramps? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. What's happening? Did you do what I think you were gonna do? I think Grandpa had to leave, but before he left, he made my parents nice. He reached inside them and changed them. That was my wish. Maybe even what I was growing wasn't really my grandpa. Grandpa left what I was growing behind. He's gone now. He moved quickly out of nowhere, but I'll always love him. I just missed Adrian soon after, letting her know it was a pleasure getting to know her. Despite my apprehensiveness about the speed of the turnaround she has made, I cannot see any reason why Adrian should be considered for further evaluation. Yeah, because that whole story... Oh, for fuck's sake, never mind. I'm just beating a dead horse. And as a counselor for Adrian, let it be known that I believe she is of sound mental and emotional health. Yeah, totally. I am pleased to see things turn out this way, and if I may make a brief addendum... By happenstance, Mrs. Richardson bumped into the Hart family the other day while running an errand. She told me the parents were a little odd, but very pleasant, and quite clearly they adored their child. And that she had never seen Adrian happier. Oh, the ugly child smiled. So, moral of the story is don't be an asshole to your kids, otherwise they'll make a monster and turn you into something else. Oh, you can actually click on that. Alright, well, if this is all the same... Okay, yeah, this is all just the same stuff. So that was Grow My Grandpa, where we grow grandpas. It's alright. Like, the first run through takes maybe a couple hours, just because there is a lot of information to absorb there. A lot of it, seems to kind of mislead the player. At least it misled me. Like, there was that one acquisition note where the guy they got it from was like, don't feed it meat, and then it, like, turns on you anyway. So, and it's a little odd that there were 3 growths, but you only had to give the thing 2. Other than that, the game is very straightforward and just kind of creep factor. Really not scary, though, at least not to me. It's maybe like there's an element of body horror with the last 2 endings, or well, there's only 2 endings, so complicated, but having to, like, it was pretty obvious what you had to do to get the other one after a minute, so, but having to save on the 4th week and basically screwing myself over so I couldn't do the thing that I had to do to get the other ending, slightly annoying, but I guess that's because I am kind of in a hurry, so I'm trying to wrap my thoughts up here. Overall, I'm not overly impressed by this one. The games as other games had this very unsettling factor to them that just wasn't in this one. It might have been the application of like 3D effects, because this game looks like it looks like one of those point and click games out of the 90s, because it's basically what it is, albeit much more dumbed down. Like it reminds me of like the Clock Tower 2 sort of type game. But I mean, it's all right. I forget how much this game was, but honestly, I wasn't too impressed by it. But I mean, the marketing here, it's like growing my grandpa. That's really great. That's really great marketing. Overall, I don't know. I guess because this game's really not scary. It's just kind of slightly unsettling. There is a lot of reading to do, and a lot of it's not all that useful, aside from like the tutorials of the thing. As far as the mechanics go, all the other information is just kind of superfluous stuff that doesn't ever really come up again, aside from the fact that it's like, hey, you shouldn't feed it meat, and then you have to feed it meat anyway. So yeah, not overly impressed, but that was Growing My Grandpa, and thank you for watching, if indeed you still are, and I'll catch you in the Grandpa... I can't do that, I keep stealing from Ale Chest Breach. I haven't even watched Ale Chest Breach in a while. See you later!